Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, is there anything else you want to tell me? I mean, I'm very grateful, don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful for everything that you've done, but maybe you could keep me up to speed on some of the stuff that's going on around here. Listen, King T'Challa, you and I are friends, right? All right, because when people ask me, they say, Agent Ross, are you friends with King T'Challa? Are you friends with Black Panther? I can say to him, yes, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful. You saved my life. Without you, I wouldn't be walking. Without you, this guy would have been sending vibranium left, right, and center. Hey, I am so grateful to what you've done. But here's the thing: the American government, we need your help because we got some problems. So you might have remember a while back there was this guy who was calling himself the Mandarin. Okay, he had a bunch of rings. He talked real funny. Well, turns out, well, this guy was a charlatan. He was a nobody. He was nothing. Well, here's the thing. Turns out, this guy is based on a real guy. And the real guy, who's been in hiding, wasn't too happy about this other guy. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? So anyway, there's this real Mandarin, okay? And we got problems because he's got 10 rings. He's got 10 rings. Each of them has a different power. There's like a disintegration, there's a mind ring, there's an energy ring, there's just all kinds of rings. I don't even know what all of them do. The CIA, we're trying to figure that out. But here's the thing, also, this is way out of my jurisdiction, okay? Because this guy is serious business and he's got diplomatic immunity, so I can't touch him. He's also declared himself king of an island called Madripoor, so I can't do anything to get at him. But a king of Wakanda, such as yourself, I think you might be able to get in there and do a lot of good. So we were thinking maybe I'm sorry, you know what a butterfinger I am with my voice. We were thinking Black Panther, in your role as king, you could go there and maybe open up an emissary with him. Kind of find out what he's up to, see what he's doing. And here's the thing. We suspect that he is in collusion with a group of assassins known as the Hand. You heard of them? You have. Yeah, I forget that you've got spies just about everywhere, don't you? You don't have spies in the CIA, do you? Don't answer that. I'd have to report it if you did, so just don't even tell me. But we think that this Mandarin and the Hand are up to something big. We think that they found your basic ancient evil, okay? I don't know if it's like a dragon or a secret artifact. The truth is, we don't have the information yet, and I need your help. But if you could get in there to Madripoor, I think that you could do a lot of good. So, I've got a guy I can hook you up with. His name is Patch. I don't know his real name. Unsurprisingly, he's just got one eye. But he knows Madripoor pretty well. Seems like he goes back a long way with this one lady there who owns a bar, something, yada, yada, yada. I'll get you all the details. But what we thought was if you could go in under the auspices of King and you say, hey, it's me, King T'Challa. I'd maybe like to open up some emissaries with you. Maybe if you got some of those drugs. Well, of course. Hey. I know that you got no interest in drugs, but that's a big part of the export that's coming out of Madripoor, if you know what I mean, which is another reason we want to shut this guy's down, because he's sending that poison out all over the world, including to my country. I know it's not getting into yours, but let's be honest, a flea doesn't get in your country if you don't want it to. So, you can meet up with Patch. He can give you the lowdown. He can give you a place where you can lay low for a while. You can open up the diplomatic discussions. And then as Black Panther, if you could sneak in and see what you could find out in his palace. Because let's face it, you got the skills to do that. Not many people can do what you do as Black Panther, even without your cool vibranium suit. That's the other thing that I want to discuss with you. According to our analysts, we believe that the best chance for defending against these various rings is vibranium. Not that it's going to protect you from all of them, but it's going to protect you from a lot of them. There's a force ring, an energy ring. We think that it's going to provide you partial or full protection, your vibranium suit. So again, you kind of got the best of both worlds there. So there's one thing though, is I forget exactly what it's called. It's like the Minto ring or something. It sounds like a breath mint, something like that. It's an intensifier, and what it does essentially gives him psychic powers, and he could potentially overwhelm you with this ring. So before you go in, I got a guy in Westchester that you could speak to. His name is Charles. Real nice guy, runs a school, very quiet. But just between you and me, this guy, he knows about mental stuff. He seems very in the know about that. And he has a relationship with the CIA going back quite a few years. So if you go and talk to Charles and do just a little quick training, I think that'll give you the skill that you need that with that final attack. And I don't know, maybe your sister will have some information that'll help you with that as well. But it's going to be really dangerous. But the truth is, if I could do it, I would. But I got no standing there. He's not going to talk to me, and most likely not, he's going to disintegrate me with his ring. But you can go and talk to him. You can find some information out. You can work with Patch. You can get your training with Charles. That might come in handy later. Who knows? And then, you might be able to stop someone who is potentially a threat to Wakanda later on. So it's kind of a win-win-win-win-win. So, are you thinking yes? Okay, because I really need your help. I really need your help with this. So what I'll have you do is, if you want to take your cool little hover jet you've got there, and you want to take that down to Westchester, I will inform Charles that you're coming. But truth be told, odds are good he's going to know anyway. He just kind of has a way with that. Then I think, not sure, but I think Charles knows Patch, and he can kind of direct you towards him, and y'all can go and coordinate there. Probably you'll end up meeting Patch in Madripoor, and going to this particular bar that we'll get you the details on. Final thing. There may also be some mystic mumbo jumbo going on, okay? And I'm not really big on mystic mumbo jumbo, okay? So I got a phone number for you. It's a doctor. Now Charles, he's a doctor of genetics, but he's not really like, the cutting surgery kind. But this doctor, he knows a thing or two about weird stuff. His name's Strange, okay? Dr. Strange. What I'd like you to do is just keep his number handy, and if you run into some hocus pocus mumbo jumbo, you probably want to give him a call. Because I think the hand does a lot of that stuff, and I think whatever they got planned, it's got some element to that. Now, not saying you can't handle it, but knowledge is power, yada yada yada. So hey, again, T'Challa, I'm sorry, King Chick Chick. You'd think my American accent would have gotten used to it now, and I apologize. King T'Challa. I'm forever in your debt for saving me, making sure that I walk again, helping me out, all that you've done for my country and for me personally. Will you help me out and stop this guy? Because he's a pretty bad dude. Hey, thank you. I'll send you down to see Charles, and you can get started. Let's go see if we can collect some rings.